Welcome to Orbit Connected Training Video 1.2. This video is based on the premise you have watched Video 1.0 and 1.1 and are now ready to start adding smartphones to your Orbit Connected GPS platform. As such, you will see more tabs added to your toolbar, users, and units. When it comes to adding smartphones, the first suggestion is to consider your personal circumstance in terms of how you wish to utilize the technology. For example, are you a senior level family member that wants to be able to monitor and track your children, but not provide them access to utilize the master platform as a user? Or do you want to set up your spouse as a user so only the both of you can monitor and track your children's cell phone? Now that you are starting to think about your personal circumstances of how you want to use smartphones on the Orbit Connected system, let's get started. You add a smartphone by clicking on Units located on the toolbar. On the left side of your screen, you click New. Next, there are three pieces of information you need to place into the system. You need to name the unit for your own identification. For example, John's cell phone. Second is the device type. We have provided a drop-down list of device types we can manage. To save time, type in Orbit Locator. 2 words. For your information, Orbit Locator is the special smartphone application that makes managing your smartphone possible. The third piece of information you need to enter is the unique ID. This is your smartphone's IMEI number. It is generally around a 15-digit number found in your smartphone. Go into the settings for the phone that you are setting up, and it is generally located in an area titled About Phone. It should be noted that every phone has an IMEI number. Once you have entered the IMEI number, you have completed Part 1 of the installation process. Part 1 shouldn't take more than 15 to 30 seconds once you have located the IMEI number for your smartphone. Next, you're required to download the Orbit Locator application onto your smartphone. It works both on the Android and iPhone. Just go to your App Store and download Orbit Locator. The app is free and takes all of about 15 seconds to download. The logo is a black and white eye and looks as follows. Open the application. This is where we tell everyone not to get click happy. The only thing you will enter is the unit ID, nothing else. Click on the unit ID. It will ask for the unit ID and a password. Only put in your unique ID into the system. No password is necessary at this time. Click Sign In. Once you sign in, you will see 4 options. For now, click on Active Launch. You will see that it says Active in the Name section. Since you named the cell phone John's cell phone, in the Orbit Connected software you may want to type in John's cell phone, but you can just leave the name as Active if you prefer and click Save. Next, you will see some of the attributes for the Orbit Locator application. In the bottom section of the first launch page, you will see a green banner, and the unit should be off. Under the green banner that says off, the GPS connection should be checked as on, and the internet connection should be checked as on. The service state should have a red X as it is not on at this time. Next, click the word On that is located on the green banner, then allow the Orbit Locator to access the smartphone location. You will see a pop-up that will ask you to allow Orbit Locator to run in the background. For now, click Allow so that you can monitor in real time. Later, we will show you how to extend battery life through a simple adjustment. At the top left of your screen, you will see a small settings icon. Click on the icon at the top left of your screen. You will see various options for functionality. For now, click on User Modes. To the right of the name, you will see 3 vertical dots. Click on the 3 vertical dots and choose Edit. Go down your list to Additional Parameters and open that section. For now, the only thing you want to click is and turn on is battery level. LBS data should have already been checked, but if it is not checked, be sure and check LBS data. Once completed, you can leave the program and part 2 is now complete. For now, you have completed setting up the Orbit Locator application for the smartphone. It is important to restart your Orbit Locator application on your smartphone at this time. Part 3, extremely easy. In the Master Orbit Connected platform, click on your unit's tool so that you can manage your smartphone unit. Once you locate your smartphone unit, you are in the process of completing the setup. Click on the little wrench icon to the right, which exposes your unit properties. Next, open up the Sensors tool and click New. We want you to set up your battery sensor so that you'll be able to read the battery life in the smartphone on your master site. First, you will type the word battery in the name for the sensor. Next, click on the drop-down menu on the sensor type, and near the bottom, you will find the option Custom Sensor. Choose Custom Sensor. For the measurement system, we will choose US since we are located in the United States. Next to metrics, type the % sign. Next to follow is the parameter. In this section, type a small b as in Bravo. B as in Bravo. Click on OK and your sensor is set up. There is one simple last part to the puzzle or your battery sensor won't work. Next to the Sensor tab is the Advanced tab. Click on the Advanced tab. Move down to the Usage of Sensor Colors. In that section, make sure the battery is activated with the battery selected from the drop-down menu. Click OK and you're done. Don't panic if the battery doesn't immediately light up, as initially this may take several minutes. Also, don't forget to move the unit to the monitoring section. As you recall, we learned how to do that in a prior video, but as a reminder, click on the Monitoring tab in the main toolbar and click on the little plus icon. You will then see your smartphone unit. Double-click on the unit and it will become active in the monitoring section. For fun, once the unit is active, run your mouse over the battery icon in the Orbit Connected Master application, and the battery life should match up perfectly to your cell phone battery life. Next, we will take a look at how we set up a user. Click New in the Management section, and next, give the user a name and password. In the lower section that provides the option to check 5 different boxes, we recommend unchecking the Can Create Items and Can Send SMS if it is checked. Since this video really has focused on smartphone setup, if you choose to allow an individual access to the main platform, unless it's a trusted business partner or family member, you probably only want to give this individual read-only rights when they log in. We recommend checking Can Change Password enabled so that they can log in and can change settings. Remember to click OK and refresh the page. Reopen the User tab and click on Access. On the left panel, you will see units you can give the user access to. In this case, choose their smartphone. Also in this case, since you are providing a smartphone user access to their own smartphone, we would suggest read-only access, as that is all they really need. It is important to note that while you would always have full access to view all your units, it would be prudent for you to test the new user features by logging into the system as the new user. You would go to track.orbitconnected.com, that's the master login page, and log in using, again, the username and password you set up as an example so that you can check your work. Now that we were able to log in, the next thing we're going to do is check to make sure the unit is activated. Go to the little plus sign, double click on the unit. Will it show up? Yes, it does. Click on the unit. Let's check to see if the unit is visible. Yes, it is visible. Resize the map. There it is. Thank you all. Have a great day.